What's happening, TNN Trap News Network? Back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use, that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, that good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, some knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. It's TNN Trap News Network. We finna slide over here to DJ Akademiks, getting young Lil Dirk some more time in this young indictment. You feel me? This Rikiana. Before we get into that, I need y'all to make sure you hit me up on Instagram, TRAP, NEWS, Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We would love to have you as part of this Trap News Network family, this Trap News Network team. Get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? We finna jump into this Kantiana. Support the deport. Hit the link in the description to support the deport to get Pathetic Fatso out of these great United States. We're gonna get that up out of there too, man. Make sure we get Pathetic Fatso all the way out of this great country of ours. This land is our land. This land is my land. This land is your land. This land is not Pathetic Fatso's land. Make sure you get into that. We finna get into this though, man. Shout out to Urban Politician TV. Akademiks getting Lil Dirk. He's Akademiks snitching on Lil Dirk. Let's get into it.
I don't know if people so scared by the slide for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
So again, when these dudes like Whack be on Clubhouse and all that, well, what I meant was blah, blah, blah. You see how you trying to convince the public what you meant, or you trying to plan semantics because you think you so smart? Well, I said allegedly. Well, I said allegedly and all that. Anonymous Podcast Show, what's up? Well, I said allegedly. I never actually said blah, blah. You see how the DA doesn't care about any of that? You see how the DA doesn't care about any of that? So when you niggas be on these podcasts and these platforms and y'all think that y'all so smart, everybody's such a genius. Everybody's such a genius. Oh, well, I didn't say it. Well, technically, I didn't, blah, blah, blah. You think the DA care about your technicalities? You think the DA care about your semantics? Yeah, okay. Here it is. Obviously not.
You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why. We here, though. We different in Iraq.
By the slide for Vaughn comments.
Yo, it's Big Ant.
And that's all it took to get you a murder charge. That's all it took to get you a murder charge.
Spokesman, man, we back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as the pre-trial litigation process between Lil Dirk and his defense team and the federal prosecutors has made its way into the news, the headlines, the timeline, and the blogs once again. As we've seen it make it here before, ever since the charges came out, Lil Dirk trying to make a bond request. They have denied him twice already. He does have a new date set for June 3rd where he's added more to the package of things he's willing to put on the line for them to grant him a bond until the trial back in October. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But another major thing that has been on the line has been the lyrics that they had as part of the indictment. Durk's team fought and pushed the line to get the lyrics removed, and they came and did that, saying that, hey, these lyrics are being cooked up. These songs were recorded prior to the date that Lil Paul, which is Quando Rondo cousin, most definitely, God bless his soul, may he rest in peace, was killed. So they said these lyrics that y'all are putting up are not, they cannot be used in the court system because it would not be something that would make any sense, because if it was already pre-recorded, how could he be rapping about this specific situation if it was done prior? Well, they came back with a new indictment yesterday, and in this new indictment, they're using the DJ Akademiks interview that y'all just seen right there as one of the references of him talking about the situation with Lil Paul and the slide for Vaughn in May 2020.
And that's all it really takes right there. Again, you have put a murder on yourself by something as simple as the slide for Pop situation. And again, a lot of you guys think that you're so clever, you're so smart. Yeah, okay.
Defendant appeared on a well-known podcast where he technically admitted his involvement in the killing of SR, which would be Lil Paul. Specifically, after being asked about his rivalry with TB, which is Quando Rondo. And in response to the interviewer's question about whether the defendant was triggered by the Slide for Von comments, a reference to slotting or exacting revenge for OTF member DB's death, which is King Von, defendant coldly responded, "For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. Might be the water. We here though. See Lil Dirk realest interview ever. Last interview on the Off the Record with Akademiks, DJ Akademiks video clip, and they put the links up for the YouTube video right there in the new indictment. And then a write-up from Billboard, it says, the new indictment makes clear that the grand jury indicted defendant for his conduct, not for his status as a rapper or because of the violent lyrics, the feds say. The allegations made clear that the defendant used his power, his wealth, and his control over OTF to exact deadly revenge on his rival. But Durk's lawyers sharply pushed back, arguing Wonderful Wayne could not have referenced the Rondo shooting because the rapper wrote and recorded his verses 7 months before the incident ever happened. In April, prosecutors filed a so-called superseding indictment that removed the lyrics. Monday's court filing, while focused on the removal of the lyrics, also strongly defends their use in the first place. The feds say Durk has repeatedly used his pulpit to promote violence and that the lyrics
They are going above and beyond to make sure that this nigga gets up out of here.
bear a striking resemblance to the facts of the case. Whether or not the defendant's lyrics about greenlighting a rival were written before or after SR's death, the release of the song after the murder gave defendant's fans fodder to associate him with the murder, a claim that the defendant himself seemed to admit during an interview with a popular podcast, the feds write. Now, when it comes to all this, I'm going to say innocent until proven guilty. He didn't answer that question directly in that podcast with DJ Akademiks. He didn't say, yo, we did that. He didn't claim that. They even been mixing those lyrics up with it. This was 2 years ago, but like I said before, bro, just having these conversations on podcasts, y'all see what it is. The feds is watching. It's part of the new indictment. Hey, this conversation was brought up to you. Akademiks asked you about those comments, and you kind of played into it a little bit. That's why I tell people when y'all sitting down, hey, man, all this old stuff that's referencing death, referencing real street beef or violence, whether you got...
Leave it alone. All that, leave it alone. Because, again, y'all be thinking y'all so smart. Thinking y'all playing in semantics. Thinking y'all playing in clever wordplay. Thinking y'all hiding behind clever tones and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. C-Mac Reacts. What we doing? Sitting here watching Lil Dirk, DJ Akademiks interview, get him more time by the feds because it's now being used in the federal RICO. And it's safe to say at this point that the DJ Akademiks interview is a huge part of the reason why Lil Dirk is not going to get a bond and might be tried with the murder of Lil Pab. The whole concept of I don't see those comments of Slide for Von is why Lil Durk is going to be pretty much potentially doing life in the penitentiary for this murder, and it's going to be called by the streets that DJ Akademiks is a snitch.
Nothing to do with it or not, it'll have you inside that courtroom. So for future references, like I tell everybody here, bro, you got to know and understand that they are watching. Whether you did it or not, anything connected or tied to any type of murder, somebody losing their life, even if you just joking and playing and think, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it, hey, I can just troll into it and play into it with my...
You hear that? And what's Wack's favorite thing? Oh, I was trolling. You see how where all that trolling gets you? Don't look like nobody's playing with y'all back.
My career, nigga, they'll use that to take you down. And when you go inside of these federal courtrooms, it's all about what they think that you can put out there that they can put out there to convince the jury, hey, this guy's capable of this. He's capable of doing these things. You see how he moved about it in this interview right here? This is what it references. This is what it's behind. This is the storyline for it. We put it up on the tech board on this date once we saw it mentioned, and we've been watching. And other evidence will have to be attached to it, of course, to prove it. But it's just one of the things to stay far away from. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just gonna come on here and tell niggas the real, man. If you're out here and committed any crimes, tied to crimes, even if you haven't done these crimes, do not play into this at all. And for niggas doing the interviews, feel it how you want to feel about it. Do what you want to do. It's your platform. At the same time, niggas got to be like, hey, I'm asking a question that can get a nigga jammed right now, even if he don't answer. Just the fact that it get brought up, it's getting acknowledged that it is a thing. These people are watching, man. Niggas got to figure out what they gonna do. Y'all do how y'all want to do. Y'all move how y'all want to move with it. I'm just going to come on here and speak the real about it. Niggas better stop speaking on this stuff on these podcasts. They keep showing niggas and letting niggas know. We are watching, we listening, we recording, we documenting.
And this wonders, how is Wack not in jail? I get it. We're talking about Lil Dirk and DJ Akademiks, but how is everybody in jail but Wack 100, who makes all these crazy, salacious threats? How is everybody in jail literally but this individual?
And we will make all this stuff a part of your indictment. That's for the interviewers and the dudes that's getting interviewed. So niggas better know, nigga. Yeah, hey man, it's up to you to answer the question. That's the main thing niggas like to say. Hey man, hey, he ain't had to answer the question. Don't matter if he answered it or not. They'll say he was quiet on it and said no comment instead of just saying, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Any type of body language, any type of thing, even though Durk...
Y'all still think Lil Dirk will be at Sunday service with Sharice and Loose Cannon? Probably not.
Just didn't answer. He spoke, he played it off, played into it a tad bit, didn't say I did nothing. They can use that in the feds, my nigga. It's all about a conspiracy, bro. And that just adds on to these things. They can't use the lyrics right now as they got that removed, but they gonna go after everything else. Posts, comments, everything that they can use to get a nigga locked up. So I just tell niggas, not with this case right here. Everybody innocent until proven guilty in this situation. But just know, bro, this ain't how niggas want to go out at all. I see that, the rap, the drill music, and wanting to live the reality in the game. We just see how the top drill rappers get caught up in this stuff. We see this, bro. We seen some of the biggest rappers get indicted, whether it be state or feds, in these last couple years, bro. I know certain niggas, that's the music they like. They think that's their way into this, but you got to see the other side of it as well. You got to think, nigga, do my family want me here? Do my family want me facing these years in prison? Or do my family want me to go to prison? Or do they want me possibly leave my life? You know they want you here, my nigga. Ain't no nigga made to be going out like this at all. As in, hey, it happens, but this is not why you was put on this earth, my nigga. I don't care what nobody say. Niggas do what they do. You live how you live, that's your choice. But I gotta be a nigga that come on here and say, hey, bro, niggas just got to move a little. You got to move smarter, bro. And don't ever question yourself. Are they watching? Are they looking to catch me slipping?
Yes, nigga. If you even gotta wonder if they trying to catch you, the answer is yes.
You better know and have it understood they catching you, looking to catch you slipping. And they watching all these podcasts. Nigga, they watching everything on the internet, nigga. DMs, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything that they can use, nigga, they gonna use it, they gonna put it in the indictment, nigga. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show.
And big love to Urban Politician, man. We about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. I have no angel, so he's free.